have still seen a few showers over the past couple of afternoons. Here's a look at what we can expect for the winter if you look at the old Farmer's Almanac for 2014. Of course, we'll take any help we can get at this point. The forecast that they're at least showing looks pretty good. A frosty and unusually wet winter for New Mexico into Texas and Oklahoma as well. So that would keep us in at least precip that's near average, if not a little bit better than that, into the winter months. Meanwhile, in Colorado and Wyoming, we're looking at piercing cold with near normal snowfall, so not looking too bad there either. And by the way, if you're already looking ahead to the end of football season for the Super Bowl at MetLife Stadium, well, we're looking at some snowy conditions with cold conditions as well. So of course, this is the Farmer's Almanac, and although sometimes they boast an 80% accuracy rate, it's been found to be around 52%, so about as good as flipping a coin. But of course, we'll take any help we can get, and this is a forecast we definitely would like to see pan out. We'll see how the winter goes. Meanwhile, we'll take a look at the end of summer here in Ruidoso, where we are really starting to see those clouds bubble up a little bit. The Sacramento Mountains, one of those locations that could pick up a couple of showers later on this afternoon as we see a little bit of moisture sweep across the southern portion of the state. Meanwhile, in the metro, we have clouds going, but again today it's going to be very hard to get any precip going through the afternoon and into the evening. 80 degrees the current temperature with variable wind at 5 miles per hour. Temperatures mainly in the 70s across the northern half of the state, although northeastern New Mexico heating up once again into the mid 80s. Down to the south, we're mainly in the upper 70s to low 80s here. Taking a look at the satellite and radar, we are looking at most of the moisture still going into Arizona, although we are starting to see, with the help of a little weather disturbance, a little bit of moisture move into the southern portion of the state. And you can already see some of that cloud cover forming across southern New Mexico, and we may see a little bit of precip develop here during the afternoon hours as well as the far western portion of the state. That disturbance actually kicks through the far eastern part of New Mexico, so it's not very strong, so it will help kick off a couple of showers and storms, but we're only talking about a handful of storms over the next couple of afternoons from southern New Mexico up to the northern mountains. Most of us will stay dry for the next couple of afternoons and throughout the rest of the work week as well. Here's Super Storm Track showing mainly just clouds with maybe a couple of spot showers across southern New Mexico for today. Then into tomorrow, we'll continue to see that cloud cover across the southern part of the state, maybe a little bit better chance of picking up a couple of showers across southwestern New Mexico, but still precip not looking great through the work week. It looks like things may improve into the weekend and into next week. Southern Colorado, temperatures into the upper 70s to low 80s with about a 20% chance of picking up a storm or two. Those chances will improve toward the end of the week and into the weekend. Over the northwest, spot storms possible, but most of us will stay dry in this location in the high 80s for this afternoon, right around 90 degrees throughout the rest of the week. Over the southwest, isolated storms possible here. A little bit better chance through Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday with highs in the low 80s. Over the southeast, we'll look at a mix of sun and clouds. Could see a couple of storms over the next 2 or 3 afternoons, and then things start to dry out toward the upcoming weekend. Over the northeast, plenty of sunshine here, maybe a spot storm, but chances just not looking good for this afternoon. They will get better toward the weekend and into early next week. Over the northern mountains, isolated storms possible here, but this will not be the location to pick up showers and storms throughout much of the work week. Over the east mountains, mix of sun and clouds, highs into the low to mid 80s. In the metro, we'll top out in the upper 80s with just partly sunny skies. It does look like most of the work week will stay dry, but we look for better chances of showers and storms by the weekend.
Okay, thanks, John.